So CES 2019 is finally over, and I want to talk about my favorite drone from the show, so stick around. What's up and welcome everybody. I'm Original Dobo and I do drone and tech related content here on this channel. So if that's something that you are into, consider hitting that subscribe button at the end of this video. And if you haven't already, make sure you check me out on Twitter and Instagram. I try to post a lot of the behind the scenes of what I'm doing on the channel and along with my travels as I go. So Xdynamics was at CES 2019. And I got a chance to walk over to the booth and talk with the team and see the Evolve drone for the first time hands-on. I did see this drone last year, but it wasn't flying. There was a lot of chatter, a lot of talk. I even saw one person get it in their hands this year, but I never saw it fly. So it's pretty cool to actually see this unit fly and ask some questions about it. So from talking with the team, it's going to come in 3 flavors essentially. You're going to have 3 different cameras, a thermal imaging camera, a compact sensor, and the micro four thirds camera, only one of which is ready to ship right now, which is the compact sensor camera right now. 2 of the sensors are Sony, the other one is made by FLIR, but it's a removable gimbal, so the drone stays the same. So it's not like you have to pick one drone. You can just buy one, and if you want to upgrade the camera at a later time, you can definitely do that. Now the flight time on this drone is roughly about 20 minutes of total flight time. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot in terms of what DJI has to offer, but there is a lot going on with this drone as far as sensors go. This is the first drone that I've encountered that's a consumer drone that has LiDAR built in. So among all the other sensors and the vision position sensors that drones have, this drone has LiDAR built in. And if you don't know what LiDAR is, it projects a laser image out onto the ground. It casts it out over a large area and collects data back and sends it back to the drone. Typically you find this on aircrafts and helicopters, but here we're seeing it for the first time implemented on a consumer drone, which I think is pretty neat. Camera wise, the compact sensor camera shoots 4K 30 frames per second is the max resolution. It also has cinema quality 4K as well for those of you who are interested in that. 1080p 120, 1080p 60, 24 and 30 FPS are all present there. No 4K 60 unfortunately, which is a bummer for me because I like to shoot at a higher frame rate when I'm using my drone. The field of view is 21 degrees or 94 degrees, so it's going to be very similar to the Autel Evo. Pricing wise, I don't have too much on the pricing just yet. You could go check their website out if you're interested in knowing more about the pricing, but the drone is completely made out of carbon fiber and it just is really well done. The controller on this drone is just wild. It is running an Android, a custom Android version, and it has 2 screens, one where you can see the visual coming back from the drone. By the way, that is 0 latency, and I mean 0 latency. We did a test with it where we were just quickly jerking it around looking for sort of that roll-in shutter. None present, and as fast as you move it, it's showing up on this controller, which was crazy because there's a lot of interference at CES, and this drone didn't seem really affected by any of that. And that's pretty impressive that it's so quick on the screen. The screen is super bright, over 1,000 nits of brightness on both screens. And the bottom screen has all your telemetry data, and it also allows you to store media to the controller as well, which is pretty cool. There's built-in storage there. It is running Android 6.0 and it is 64-bit architecture on the controller. The controller in my hand, it just felt really well built. Like this is like a Cadillac of consumer drones, really. The attention to detail on the Xdynamics drone just blew me away. Just absolutely blew me away. And I think to me, that's probably the most appealing thing, is that they thought about everything. A lot of what we're seeing on this drone is really proprietary to this drone. From the ESCs to the controller, it's just really well done. It has flight planning. It has built-in offline maps, so you don't need any cellular connectivity or data to actually have your maps functioning on this drone. It has a firmware manager that makes upgrading these drones and the controller very easy, which is pretty cool. And the battery on the controller is removable. So if you wanted to buy more than one battery, you can do that, which I wish more controllers had that. I can't tell you how many times I forgot to charge my controller, and by the time I get out to the field, it's dead and I can't fly. So having removable batteries on the controller, I think, is a game changer, and I really can appreciate that. Got a chance to listen to it Doesn't sound really loud, no more louder than, you know, a Phantom 4 Pro. Which is cool for a drone of this size. But all in all, I'm just impressed, and I really can't wait to get my hands on this unit. Not really worried about the flight time because, you know, the batteries are relatively inexpensive for this. I did see them, I think they were like 140, which wasn't too bad for the size. It is a 6,700 milliamp hour battery, which is a massive battery. But my only thought is, with all the tech that is going on this controller and the drone, that is the reason why we're not seeing a longer flight time. I think what's evolved very quickly is the technology, but batteries can't keep up with the pull of what the drone is trying to do. So maximum speed, 47 miles per hour. So this thing is absolutely going to cook, and it just looks so freaking mean. So definitely interested in getting this in my hands. But if you guys have any questions, drop some comments down below. Haven't seen too many videos of actual footage or flight from it, but hopefully we'll get one. We'll get to test it, put it through all of its paces. I'm really excited about this. It's cool to see another manufacturer out there producing just cool looking UAVs that are incredibly functional and something that you can grow with long-term thanks to that removable gimbal. Anyways, that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed, make sure you give this video a like. And if you haven't already, check out some of the other videos. I'll be posting some more stuff from CES and Overcast on Sundays on our Overcast podcast channel. I'll have links to that as well. Guys, take it easy, stay original. I think that's everything. What really threw me off was the somebody stole my intro. That really pissed me off because I would do that and then they did it, and I could say I did it first, but I don't know.